Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a hair tutorial of how I do this kind of everyday hair look. Please consider subscribing if you like these kinds of videos. I also do mainly like hauls and outfit of the days, and I will be doing one with the outfit I'm wearing now as well. So yeah, keep on watching if you want to find out how I do my hair look this. So as I said in my introduction, I will be showing you how to do my like kind of puffed up hair look. A lot of people ask me if my hair is a wig. It is not, it is like a real hair. But I will be showing you before the things that I use for it, so I can like go through the tutorial like at a good pace instead of having to like stop and show you each product. So first of all, my hairbrush is just like this one, and this is just like a really cheap one from Primark. And I find that if you're going to backcomb your hair, like these brushes are definitely better than like the flat ones with the bristles on one side. These clips are just from Primark again, I believe. I think you get like 5 for £1 or something. I use 2 different types of hairspray and a volume spray. This is the volume spray I use. It's, I don't know how you say that word. That's the brand of it. And it's their XXL volume spray. And this brand is usually known for their dry shampoo, but I don't actually use dry shampoo, but I do know that this is really, really good. And my 2 favourite hairsprays are from the same brand. Again, I'm not going to say the name because I really don't know how to say it, but it's by that brand there, this one. And it's the Got To Be Happy Hour 24-hour hairspray. It's like the purple and blue one. And this is like a really nice one for fringes and like if you want it to like hold throughout the day. But this one is a lot better to keep your hair like in place all day. And this is the Got To Be Glued hairspray. Same brand and everything. It's just like the Ultimate Hold 6, and this is Extreme Hold 5. So this has a lot more staying power than this, but this has more of like a really dry texture and it will dry your hair out really quickly. So it just kind of depends on what you prefer, but I do use both. Another thing are my hair straighteners. These are by Babyliss. I literally can't say any of these names. It's by that brand there. And these are the vintage glamour ones. They've just got this like lace pattern on them. I'm not sure if they still sell them, but I think I got them in like Superdrug for £20 or something, because they were the travel ones, I believe. They're on at the moment, heating up. And the last thing I use are my hair bows, which I literally wear all the time. And they're just these like striped hair bows. And they just have like a crocodile clip. They are a bit like not the cleanest, just because I do put them on halfway through when I hairspray my hair, so there is like layers of hairspray on them, but I can't find any more of them, so that's what I have to work with. So yeah, my hair's like, I just washed it today and like I dried it and everything, so it's fairly straight, and this is how it looks usually after it's been dried. If I let it dry naturally, like this bit would be like up here and this bit would be curled round and it's all a bit of a mess. First step I do is I straighten like all my hair. So I just use this clip just to like pin bits of my hair up, and then I straighten it, and then I try and like curve the fringe like round. So yeah, I'm gonna do that first. I literally separate my hair out just like once because my hair is quite short. And I do just usually like bring that down and sometimes a bit in, so it kind of curves around there. I don't really bother too much with the back of my hair because it is so short that it's not worth straightening. And then once the majority of that's quite straight, I just take off the other layer and do the same. So as you can see, that's quite a lot of difference compared to like this side, which is a bit more crazy. And I mean, it's not too much difference, but it is a lot neater. So I'm just going to do the other side now. I do tend to find this side of my head has more like thicker hair, so I don't know why, but it just takes a little bit longer to straighten. So after that's done, I just move on to the fringe. I just kind of like straighten it from like left to right, so I don't miss out any pieces of hair. I did actually try to like film a makeup tutorial today, but it just really failed because, as you can probably tell, I'm looking quite a lot like over there because that's where my mirror is. If I do a hair tutorial, it's not too bad because I'm quite far away from the mirror, I can still see what I'm doing, but with my makeup, like I'm literally like right on the mirror doing my eyeliner, so it's really hard to film because my mirror is on my wardrobe, so it's not like I can put a camera behind it or anything. So I'm still trying to work out how I would film that, but I thought I'd do the hair one today anyway. I think that's pretty much done. So now, because it is like the day I washed it, if I was to back comb it straight away, it would go quite static, and it's quite difficult to work with. So that's why I use the volume spray. I only use it on the day where I wash my hair, but if I wasn't gonna like style it on the day I washed it, I just do it the day after. I just use it whenever I wash my hair and I'm about to style it. So it literally is like a spray, and I usually just do like one on top and then one underneath my hair. And usually that is enough. I don't put any in my fringe or anything because I'm not going to back comb my fringe. And then I do just kind of brush it through my hair. And then I move on to my fringe, and I do my fringe before I back comb my hair. I just kind of always done it that way. So I kind of make sure it's straight. And then I just kind of like push it up with my fingers, if you can see. So it's like a bit above my eyebrows. I can only do this though when my fringe is like a good length. If it's too long, then it kind of like goes zigzaggy and it really irritates me. I just cut it the other day, so I can do this method. And then after that, I literally just hairspray it. One thing about this hair look is it does require a lot of hairspray. I always try and do it with the window open. For my fringe, I'm not too bothered, but when I do hairspray the main bit, I do open a window because there's a lot of hairspray. So that is my fringe done. There are like a few gaps like here and like down here, but I'm not too worried about that. It's not the end of the world. And then for my actual like rest of my hair, now I back comb it. So I usually do this quite quickly, but I basically just take like any bit of hair. Usually I start from the back, but it doesn't really matter, and I literally just like push it up. I don't do it like starting from the roots and like do it that way, because I do end up brushing a lot of it down, so I don't need it like too knotty. But I do just take like each bit of hair and kind of brush it up with this brush that I showed you. And this way it kind of just gets all the volume I need. I don't really keep it like this. I used to keep it a lot more crazy than I do now. But once I've got it to about here, I take this hairspray and just kind of give it like one spray like that. And then I do the same to the other side. as you can see, like the fringe kind of stays, so that's why I do the fringe first, and then it doesn't get affected. I think also if you do this hairstyle like the day after you wash it, like you don't need to back comb it as much because it's already got volume in it from the hairspray from the like previous day. So at the moment it looks very crazy. So I literally like take my hairbrush and I start at the top and I just kind of like brush it down. So it's kind of like all the back combedness stays underneath, but the top is like smooth. But I guess it looks neat from the outside, but all the hair underneath is still back combed. So I literally like just like brush it down, and I always brush this bit in to create that kind of like heart shape. At this point, like these bits can start to go a bit static, so I do just give them a quick spray with this one. So I just kind of do that until I get like a shape like this, and then I just do the same to the other side. Obviously, like if you wanted it crazy you could leave it like this, but as I said, I just prefer to have it a bit more controlled. Also, my hair is layered, so like these bits are shorter than the bits down here, so it does help to have layered hair if you're gonna like try this kind of style out. So I'd say that's nearly done. So it kind of comes to a shape like this. And then I usually just like spray the two top parts of my head. And then I take one of the hair bows. I kind of wait for it to like sink in a bit because it is still a bit wet. So I put it in kind of diagonally like that, and then I just try and get the other one kind of in the same position. And then because the hair bows are kind of pushing your hair in, sometimes this bit that didn't look too crazy before can stick out a bit. So then I literally just brush those bits down until I end up with something like this. And I just try and make it like as symmetrical as I can. And I think that is pretty much done. And now to open the window. So yeah, I am quite happy with how that's turned out. So now for the hairspray. So I usually spray my fringe like one more time with this one, and then like across the top of my head and just down the back quite lightly with, again, this pink and blue one. And then I take the yellow one and I spray all of this bit outside. And the last step I do, which helped a lot when it was super windy over here, is I actually take this bit like away from my head and then away from my face and I spray underneath it just slightly, and that's it finished. Usually overall it takes about, I'm gonna go breathe first. So usually overall it takes about 10 minutes to do. I have timed things before because I also get a lot of questions like, how long does it take to do your eye makeup and how long does it take to do your hair? So I thought, well, I'll just time it, and it helps me stay on track in the morning as well. I used to do my hair a lot more crazy, like have it like way out here, but I just prefer this for like every day. I'll just show you like an overview of what it looks like now. that is the finished hairstyle. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was on my list of things to do, and I think it was requested in the comments as well as a makeup one, which, as I said, I'm still trying to work out how to film. Leave a comment as to what you liked about this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!